with his father and his mother produced, called Rodriguez and Sons. Now, tell me about that, how that came about.
Well, my he grew up in New York, and that's actually where my mom met him. And it was just kind of inspired by him, and that's his neighborhood, and that's kind of how he grew up. He always went to Buntingas, and a lot of his friends kind of grew up in that kind of environment, and it just inspired him. The show is really great. It's about a Puerto Rican family in Brooklyn, and they have a Botanga shop, and basically it's going under, and they find ways and to try to raise money for it and to save the business.
Yeah, it's a very interesting show, and what I liked about it is that it is short form content, which I think is the future.
Yeah.
I think most of the episodes are like between 7 and 10 minutes, so I love that about it. And now, as far as the acrobatic stuff, the fire eating and the still walking, how did you get into fire eating specifically? It's very interesting.
Well, I guess it started with the aerobatic, so I tried out. It was, honestly, I just found a flyer on the ground, and it said, come to tryouts for LA Clippers dunking. So I didn't really know what it was. I just showed up. I tried out, and it was basically doing tricks off a trampoline, flips, full outs, backflips, tucks, off a trampoline, and try to dunk with a basketball and turn it into a show. So I tried out. I wasn't really good, but I stuck with it. I'm still doing with them every Clipper season at the NBA. We do halftime shows, timeouts. We also do private events as well. And one of the games, I actually broke my foot. My foot came off my body, just dislocated, and my foot was literally detached from my body. And I couldn't do anything for a while, and I just started looking at stuff to keep busy. And one of the things I found was actually a coupon on how to eat fire. And I took one class, and then after that I really liked it, so I started YouTubing what else can I do with it, some tricks and movements, how to do fire breathing, and I just kind of kept going with it. And I always been into live entertainment as well as entertainment on TV, so I just kind of stuck with it.
And now I've seen the picture of his foot. I was not ready. That's crazy. So I'm sure that you've broken a lot of bones just doing stilt walking. I mean, how many bones have you broken?
Broken a lot of bones. This pinky right now, it's broken. At surgery, it's just kind of a funky looking finger now. As a kid, I broke this one, it's a chipped bone. My ankle is the big one, just foot detached over. I've broken my eye bone here. You can't really see it because I got it fixed, but yeah, just
that's it. I mean, I'm a boy mom, so I know when you have boys, you have to keep insurance because they are going to hurt themselves with the crazy things that they do. Now, you do stunt work, you eat fire, you do stilt work, you also act. What is your favorite thing to do of all the things that you do?
Definitely acting, I would say, all around, just being in that environment. I just love that in acting you can be anything you want to be, And I've always been one type of person like, oh, today I want to be a firefighter, today I want to be a policeman. And acting, I feel like, gives me the opportunity to not just be myself, but also be many different things, and then put myself into that and bring that to life.
Okay, and what is your favorite project that you've worked on thus far?
Thus far, well, I'm currently on another kind of web series. It's on YouTube out now currently. We still have more episodes coming out, but it's called BS Crusades. I actually was one of the writers and producers in it. I wrote it with one of my close friends, and it's about two friends, and they go in these crazy kooky adventures together and always finding trouble, getting into fights with people, and it's just very bizarre all over the place. And along their way of adventures, they get into a lot of fights with crazy characters. They fight this giant robotic squirrel. They also have a notch emesis of this guy named Iglesias, which is trying to take over the world by hypnotizing all the girls and getting zombie babies to take over the world. And the character that I play is trying to stop that from happening.
That's dope. So is this also a short form content web series?
Yeah, each one's about 10 minutes.
That's really dope. And we can stream that on YouTube, right?
Yes, yeah.
All right, so let's check that out. So that's the favorite thing that you've done thus far. And now, in what you described with your show, A Giant Robotic Squirrel, do you guys use a lot of VFX in the show?
Yeah, we're working with this editor, and he was also help directed. He won an Emmy for editing, and he's really good. He's been helping bring it to life with all that kind of robotic and fun graphics as well. So.
I'm sure your knowledge of stunt work and stilt walking and all that is used in the show as well.
Yeah, we try to put in a little bit of everything in that, so definitely recommend it.
That's really, really dope. All right, well, I always like to ask anyone that I interview about cerebral things, like, you know, who is your dream collaborator, or what's a dream project that you would love to work on?
Well, my two favorite genres are comedy and adventure, so I mean, I would love, as a kid, I would love to work with like The Rock, any of those, Sylvester Stallone, just any of those really like old school fighting kind of
action
characters.
Jean-Claude Van Damme?
Yeah.
Steven Seagal?
That'd be amazing.
Yeah. Oh my.
That and comedy, so.
I can see that. You and Jean-Claude playing a father and son duo, that'd be pretty dope.
That would be fun.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And I guess we talked a little bit about what you're doing now, but what's next for you?
What's next for me? I'm the type of person that just likes to go with the wind. So whatever comes my way, I like to grab the opportunity and just kind of embrace it. So it's gonna have to see how things go. But at the meantime, I'm just always being optimistic and keeping my nose and eyes open to what comes my way.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And now, is there anything that you would say to your younger self that you wish you would have known back then as you've come up through your career?
I always say, just keep doing what you're doing. I guess don't break as many bones, because it definitely, every time you break a bone, it definitely sets you back at least 6 months, a year. So, but I would say doing that, I definitely felt like it made me mentally stronger and kind of not give up, because a lot of people, when that happens, it sets you back too much and you never really come back from it. So I think just kind of putting yourself out there and just kind of getting used to, like, rejection, injuries, everything, heartbroken, everything, it just kind of makes you stronger and it kind of makes you who you are. So my advice to my younger self is maybe you should invest in Bitcoin, but still done everything that I did.
So you wouldn't change anything?
I don't think I would, no.
Okay, and now GQ has this really fun feature where they ask people like what they travel with, or what can you not, travel without. But I always like to ask people, because a lot of us are actors or performers, what is on your riser?
Like, what do you mean?
Like, your riser, like, what do you have to have in your dressing room?
Oh, my dressing room? I'm honestly such an easy...
You really are. You are the most easygoing interviewer that I've ever had.
I like to bring... I wear my sunglasses a lot. I feel like I have sensitive eyes, so I guess just bring my sunglasses, either prescription sunglasses, normal sunglasses, because, but honestly, I'm very easy. I don't have a skin routine. I don't do anything with my hair. I just kind of wake up, roll out of bed, and I'm like, okay, let's go.
That's
so,
it.
That's it.
This is what we're doing. And so I know that your parents have been together for a while. Are you an only child?
No, I have an older sister, so I'm the youngest in my family.
So there's two of you guys. Is your sister an actress as well?
She's not. She didn't want to go in that direction, so she was the rebel of the family.
Oh yeah, she's like, you're not pulling me into
production. Yeah, she was not into it.
She lives a quiet, low profile life.
Yeah, so
that's awesome. And I mean, any plans for you as far as like family stuff? Are you planning to, get married or have a family?
At some point, yeah. Nothing coming soon. I mean, no babies I know of. Like, knock on wood.
You never know. You could have a kid out there somewhere. And now, wait, you have a really interesting, stilt walking robotics company. Tell us about that and how that came about.
So I also do stilt walking. So we dress up as a lady robot. It's part of the live entertainment company I do, which I also do fire eating. We go to bar mitzvahs. We done some weddings. We done a lot of clubs. We actually done music videos, a couple of commercials, and we just kind of hang in the background, dance, and we put costumes on, and we're 10 feet up in the air, and we just hype up the party, kind of lever it up. And yeah, it's one of the things I like to do as well, and it's so far it's been going pretty well.
Yeah, I've seen your Instagram. It's pretty lit.
Yeah.
I would love to have you guys at a party. It's a very interesting thing. So, wow, I appreciate your time today with us, Alex. Let the people know where they can find you on social media.
Yeah, so my name is Alexandro Rosario. My Instagram is ALEXANDRO 4242. That's my Instagram. And also for my robotic, if anyone's interested, it is mega.mex, which is MAGE dot and then MECH.
That's
I have to think about it again.
And that's where you can find him now. I can't help but to notice that you have a little bit of an accent. Or were you born in California, or are you also from New York?
I was born in California, but I would go back a lot to New York. My mom's from Philly, so every summer we would go back.
For the whole summer?
A lot of times, maybe for like a month. We'll go
That's
when I was a
a
kid.
good amount of time.
Yeah. So I spent some time on the East Coast, but I was born and raised in LA, and that's where I love to be. So.
Awesome. All right. Well, did you have any questions for me?
No, I would like to thank you for this time and just taking time out of your day and interviewing me. This was great, and
I'm so glad. I'm so glad that you came and interviewed with us, and we would love to have you again. Everybody, make sure that you follow him on Instagram. Check out his robotic company. He's got some really great things going on, and make sure that you stream his show, BS Escapades.
Yes.
That's pretty funny. Definitely check that out. It's streaming now on YouTube. But thank you so much, Alex, for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you guys for the next Maya TV interview. Yeah. Bye.